Hi guys, so I just got back from seeing Wolfman, which is a new Blumhouse movie, and I'm just gonna say this up front. Let's just face it, last year was a really awful year for Blumhouse. We just gotta face that. Um, this is a werewolf movie, and I'm not a big werewolf fan. I think, as you guys can tell, that it's really hard for me to actually get into a werewolf movie. It just is. Now this movie I saw was directed by Lee Winnell, who I like a lot. We obviously know and love him from the Saw movies, and for directing Insidious Chapter 3 and The Invisible Man. Now he's doing another Universal Monsters, Wolfman. Now, when I first heard about this, obviously I was a little dismissive because I'm not a big werewolf fan, but I saw Lee Winnell was directing, and I was like, oh, okay, I haven't seen him since The Invisible Man, so that is interesting. So I saw the trailer, and the trailer, I was like, okay, that looks like it could be a little interesting, like, showing someone becoming a werewolf with another werewolf out there. That could be interesting. Now, as far as the film goes, I liked it okay. Um, I feel like the acting from everyone is great. I feel like everybody did a great job in the movie, and they do a good job at having you like the characters are likable enough, so you are and like they do build up the relationship with everybody like an actual relationship, and they do get you to like the characters enough. But the main problem here is where the whole werewolf thing comes into play. Now, I will say the actual effects are pretty decent, but they try and build it up, and it just doesn't really work. Because like half of the movie is werewolf stuff going on, and other half is like build up. And when werewolf stuff is going on, it is decently entertaining. But when it's trying to be a build up type thing, which you guys know, I love build up in movies. Like build up, love it. Build up is like some of my favorites in movies, and I love it. But in here, like, so the movie actually has to work in order for it to be built up. This movie was definitely missing substance that made it trying to be a build up type thing not work, and instead it should have just been, werewolf stuff the entire movie. Because while I appreciate that they tried to go for a build up here, because this movie is a basic werewolf movie, like a very generic werewolf story, it lacks all the substance that would make it work for a build up, and it ultimately just ends up not working trying to be a build up thing. Um, and there's also a lot of so obviously we all know that like very darkness in horror movies is really effective if they utilize it right. We all know that. I don't even need to state that. But there are some scenes in this movie that were shot so unbelievably dark that even sitting in a pitch black movie theater, I couldn't see shit. I had no idea what was going on. So that was a little annoying. And overall for Wolfman, it's okay. Like it's not a bad watch. Like if you like werewolf movies, I do think you should give it a shot. But like I said, when the werewolf stuff does happen, it's decently entertaining and the actors all do a great job. But it tries to go for a build up type thing, and this being a generic werewolf story that doesn't have the substance for that, it just ultimately ends up not working as a build up movie, and that sucks. That really does suck. So yeah, that's my review on Wolfman. Hopefully Blumhouse gets better. They do have two movies coming out pretty soon that look really cool, so I'm gonna be excited for those. But hopefully they can get better this year. Than a lot better than they were last year. So that's my review on Wolfman. If you've seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And as always, subscribe to me to see more horror and thriller reviews.